My name is Robin Chodak, and I am your certified grief, life, and spiritual coach. And I am the creator of my Facebook page, Suicide Survivor Support. And I am a survivor, just like you. I lost my husband to suicide in 2005, and I didn't think I would ever recover from that devastating day that I found him dead on our basement floor. But I'm here, and I am doing what I am supposed to be doing. And right now, I want to talk to you about warning signs, about those who are ready to die by suicide. There's so much out there floating around on the internet, and there's so many things that we have learned from mental health, and that's great. I didn't have any of that in my realm back in 2005, and I didn't even really know the warning signs, and maybe you didn't either. And I don't like to describe the warning signs in a certain way because I believe that it can inflict guilt on you. Because if you hear that, oh, there was this warning sign, then you're going to feel guilty because you didn't think to do something about it. And that's not the intention. It's not my intention at all. And sometimes I'm adverse to the way things are handled in the mental health industry because they say suicide is preventable and all these other claims. And I know that Steve died because it was his choice. And I can't control another person, nor can you. And we have to be very careful. And so I'm on your side, okay? We're here together. We're the ones that are left. But I understand the importance of mental health, wanting to give out information and definitely let us know that there are warning signs. And for me, I'll just tell you, I remember back in 2005, it's going to be 13 years next month, that at the end of Steve's life, he got very quiet and he just wasn't himself. He was often very personable and loved to talk to people. But at the end, he got very, very quiet. And maybe your loved one did too. And I remember I used to see him pace. He would just kind of walk back and forth in the room and pace. Did I know that was a warning sign? No. I mean, there's times that you get quiet, right? There's times that I get quiet, of course. So, it's hard to understand what these warning signs are. And I know people talk about them. And I guess it's good for us to be aware of it. It doesn't help us now, obviously, but if we're in the presence of someone who's depressed or exhibiting certain signs, we could, try to help them in some way. But again, we can't control someone else's choice. I love Steve. He loved me, just as your loved one loved you, but they were in pain. It's the only reason. They didn't know any way out of their pain. So that was a warning sign, I guess. He was pacing and he withdrew. And the other thing, I do remember the night before he died, I made dinner. It was his favorite. It was spaghetti. He loved my spaghetti. And you know what? He just didn't eat much. Didn't have an appetite. Maybe that's a warning sign as well. And I know that, you can reflect on your loved one and how they were responding the last few months of their life or days or weeks, and you can rack it in your brain, but it's not going to help you as a survivor. I suppose, it's good for the mental health industry to be posting about warning signs, because we want to prevent it. Absolutely. We wish we could have prevented our loved one from dying. Absolutely. I wish Steve was here today. You wish your loved one was here today. But I believe we have to be very cautious, because I don't want you to feel guilty, because I had to work through my own guilt. And it wasn't until I could get through and process that guilt that I could be over here. I had to be in a place of acceptance, and you do as well. So I think this is a good discussion. It would be great to hear your comments, to see if the warning signs that you saw are the warning signs that the mental health say are out there. And I don't know. It's just maybe it could help someone else, because basically that's what I'm about. I want to help people. I especially want to help you on my end, because you're in a place where I was, and now I'm in a very good place, and I want to help you get to that good place. And for warning signs, I guess it's good to educate others and to help them, because if someone that we know is thinking about suicide and we can begin to see warning signs, we could approach them, right? And we could say they need help. Absolutely. We can always do that. But does that mean it's going to change things? Not necessarily. But we don't want to give up. We always want to try. And right now, I know that your life may feel like it's over and that you want to give up because you're left here behind. But don't give up. I remember that feeling. I remember that feeling, thinking I could never survive without Steve. He was my soulmate, but you know what? Here I am. I have had my own personal transformation, and I look at life differently. And if you feel that you're stuck in any place, I hope that you reach out for help. I hope you do reach out to someone, okay? And as always, I'm just letting you know that I am here. I'm out there on social media. And I just like to make a connection with you. And I want you to keep moving forward on your journey. And I want you to take care of yourself and be gentle with yourself. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.